From Western to Shogun, from the American Old West to the Edo period, from the late 19th century to the 1960s feudal Japan. Okay, one last one. From there and back again. A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. This is Westworld, a future experience where one can visit any location they desire, excluding the ones that aren't included. Sorry. You can be a gunslinger, and I'm not talking about Will Smith. Well, maybe. You can be an American samurai in Japan, because why not? Either way, the worlds in Westworld are massively distinctive. We explore the newly discovered world of the Shogun within the second season in an episode titled Akane no Mai. The transition into the divergent territory allows for the scope of the show to reach original interpretations in storytelling. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to these analysis videos, click the subscribe button below and keep an eye out for more Westworld analysis videos. Find that playlist in the card above. With everything put in order, let's begin. Moving from a high production value Western theme park to a high production value Shogun park was brilliantly laid out in the Westworld series. As a television series that presents a formulated world within a specialized world, Westworld's production team has built sets to give the audience that sense of a futuristic theme park. They assembled our idea of a Western setting, and in Season 2 they created the Japanese Edo period as we would imagine it. Within the Shogun world, a lot was created entirely from scratch, with unconceivable detail to everything: wardrobe, makeup, and setting. The buildings on set are actually functioning buildings. Authenticity of this world is met in every detail. When going into the Shogun world, the change from a relaxed environment to a disciplined and traditional one was scrutinized within the team and cast. One of the major aspects of this conversion is the merge from English to Japanese in the characters. The Japanese language is programmed in all of the hosts, including the English-speaking bots, and the one who took the sizable leap was Tandy Newton, the actress playing Maeve. Newton was coached to give the perception to the viewer that she can speak Japanese fluently. Not only was she given instructions of how to speak the language, but to deliver the proper etiquette and literal aspects found in the 1960s Japanese nature, respectable posture, modesty, as well as the language spoken during the Edo lifestyle. One of the leading components of this change is how intentionally out of place it is. To display the false fashion of Westworld parks, the world was Americanized by American developers. This is how the Shogun world worked for the show. It kept the reality of falsehood within reach. Much like a majority of Hollywood and even low-budget films that carry a cinematic samurai theme, Westworld's Shogun world is an inspiration piece from Japanese film creator Akira Kurosawa. As the film director and screenwriter for many popular epic Japanese dramas such as Seven Samurai, Ran, and Rashomon, Akira helped the Westworld team establish the ruthless and theatrical atmosphere in the Japanese world. The world of Westworld envisions a world where humanity has grown accustomed to brutality and a disregard to the reality around them. The viewer is imagining a world where society has essentially become corrupt and heartless, a reality that has held onto and expanded the terror we see today. We are presented with an unnerving existence, and a broken civilization covered in a canvas that deceives anyone in believing that the ongoing situation is ethical. It isn't until we see the Shogun world we see how misdirected this real world truly is. The first season does hint at an oppression these near-identical humans suffer, but the second season brings to light just how deep this suffering goes. Westworld isn't just a collection of recycled robots with their own emotional connection to their society, but layers upon layers of emotional existence being constantly interrupted in these various real-world replicas. The hosts within the Edo period Japan are living a life of endless cinematic destruction, a dystopia. The guests entering the Shogun portion of the world are engaging in close encounters, considering they are attacking with katanas and close-range weapons like the Sotigarami, which makes the bloodshed even more personal and spontaneous than the killing done in the Western province. The assortment of sections we have seen in Westworld now, including the Safari Zone, serves as a symbol of degradation for this future existence. We are seeing the Westworld universe not only in a different light in the Edo period, but the relatable connection it has with the western region of the park. Since the hosts break away from their scripted habits and revolution, the visit to the Shogun world shows how widespread this liberation actually is. Much like an epidemic disease, the host's primary functions are running off path quickly in a short time. It's as if this virus has become genetic and has simply spread into the Shogun area because it was destined to carry the same trait of its western neighbor. Even with all the storyline similarities in both portions of the park, the pair allowed a flexible transition. You might imagine a merge between two conflicting cultures from separate time areas to shift the show into a recreation of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but it felt appropriate.
Excellent!
The awareness of the fabrication found in Westworld parks is shown within the Shogun world. The resemblance is uncanny. Before I give my final thoughts on Westworld, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have already, you know where the love's at. Do you? Because I don't. Based on your interest for the show, find other analysis episodes where I cover shows such as Twin Peaks, Game of Thrones, and many others. The universe of Westworld has proven to be diverse in so many ways. There are so many hidden meanings within the show's counterfeit world that allows for interpretation. The Shogun world in Season 2 has been a fortunate variation in the show, with high acclaim from its audience in many popular sources. Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy were able to unite an unusual connection in such a pleasant way, without breaking the passion within the show's quality. If the series were to include any more sections of the park in an appropriate manner, it's possible the show has a longer lifespan. If you were to see another district of Westworld, what would you like to see? Medieval, Roman? Thank you for watching the video. I have officially made Westworld its own analysis series on the channel, thanks to you guys. Find that playlist in the video box to the top left. Let me know what else you'd like me to cover in the future. Thank you again, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.